Hey y'all, what's up? My name is Tom Mizzle. You watch my channel Mizzle 14. And I'm back doing a review of MTV CATFISH Season 8, Episode 51, Mildred, India, and KJ. Yo, it's been a long time. Y'all know I appreciate doing catfish because I know I love reviewing catfish. It's one of my most views. It's one of my most viewed videos of my channel. So I appreciate everyone's love, the support, and your comments and the storylines that Catfish is giving us to make us do these videos. Now, I have to say that even when we had this break, and I said it before we had this break, that Catfish, it seemed like they clearing up the storylines of the Catfish. Because it seemed like the Catfish who's been revealing lately, and it came boring, has been like a sob story Catfish that once you make you want to feel sorry for them. So you can't go on, you can't go in like you wanted to go in based on previous Catfish in the past. I would like to kill Catfish in the past that has some funny, outrageous reveals. Now, granted, the reveal in this episode was something that's shocking. It was something that you didn't expect. But at the same time, you can't go in on the Catfish because it was like a sob thing. And it seemed like the last couple episodes before they had that break was like that. So it got kind of boring. And this, like, after this break and we got this episode, I wasn't really hype like I wanted to be hype. So I was hoping, but it was an okay episode. But I'm still gonna give you the review like I always give you the review. It is that I want the Catfish to go back like it was in the early quarantine because I like the quarantine edition, but it loses its edge. And I don't know why. It's not because they can't go back in the field and everything, but it just loses its edge with the stories that they're picking. It's like, where is the freaking rude Catfish? Where is the person that gave us the big birthday status? Where is those people at? I want to have some shocking Catfish, and I hope they pick it up because this episode wasn't all right. But listen, if you enjoy my videos, please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Also share my videos. My name and my channel is right here. You see the ticker down. You can follow my social media. And let's get into it. Let's say we get into it. All right. So here go the Catfish video. Let's get down to business. So we got Mildred. Mildred is 23 years old. She lives in South Carolina. Now, she said she was talking to a guy named KJ for 6 years. I said, that's a long time to be a catfish. To talk to someone for 6 years. And everything, the whole spill or never met each other. Every time they try to meet, he always have excuses. The whole little yada yada yada. And y'all been watching my catfish videos. This is like kind of the same excuses, right? So 6 years they've been talking, and after a while, the 6 years, she started to realize that he might be a catfish. So when she confronted him about being a catfish, he admitted that he was a catfish. And they said, sorry, yes, I'm a catfish. And then this is the real picture of catfish. Because later on, she was like, you supposed to meet. And then he was like, no, I can't meet. But I feel like your parents ain't going to understand me or accept me because I got tattoos on my face. And then showed a picture of another person. And then that picture is someone else named Guapo, a rapper named Jose Guapo. So he was using his pictures. On top of the catfish, he's catfish Mildred is with. Then he revealed that he was a catfish. Then he revealed another picture that was someone else named Guapo, right there. So she was done with him at the first time. After a while, then she wasn't talking for a while. They met on Instagram and then they started talking on Kick. Now, at that time, she was talking to him. She was like kind of around 16, right? So I said, okay, 16, she was talking to him, and they have a conversation on Kick. And it was one thing that she said, she mentioned that one time she FaceTimed him, but the FaceTime, it was the back of his head. I said, you talking to a back of the head? And then she said she was on the FaceTime for 10 minutes. I said, okay, so you heard his voice and everything. She said, no, we didn't hear no voice. It was mute. So you had a 10-minute mute conversation on the back of the head? How you have a conversation with someone mute on the back of the head? I said, damn, you desperate like that? I'm gonna hang up the phone. Ain't no sounds, no words. It was a mute conversation on the back of the head, girl. It was no even conversation. It was mute. What the hell is this? I was like, girl, that's beyond desperation. I never heard of that. I heard people use different voices, a voice recorder changer, all that stuff, but not a back of a head, 10 minutes on a FaceTime and it's mute. I was like, girl. So after the whole break, she was done with him. So 2 years break they had, and then they started reconnecting, talking this past January. And around that time they was talking, reconnected. She was like, she felt type of way because she been through a bad breakup. That whole spill about the bad breakup. Then they met this person and they make them feel good. That whole little spill. I ain't going down to details because it's the same formula. And after a while, around May or something, it was her birthday, and he supposed to meet her on her birthday, and he said he can't meet her. The cop was chasing him. I said, the cop was chasing you? What the hell? The cop is chasing him. The cop is chasing him. And she said she got so mad. She said, you know what? Whatever. That's why I have another dude right now I'm talking to. So he got mad. He said, okay, word. So that's why I have a baby mama right now. And we in a relationship and we have a baby. And they showed a picture of a baby. I said, damn. So a picture of a baby? You Kevin was like, and I said the same thing. I said, wow, you saw the picture of the baby. Like, what was this? So she said, the reason why you get stopped, he said he's a scammer. I said, okay. That's crazy. So at the mission, she was trying to talk to him. Another lady named India, the one that was the one they said that was his baby mama. Now before that, let's push back. When she realized she was catfish before, and then confronted him to ask him to catfish, it's because she's searching on a profile because she said she was getting weird feelings, searching on a profile. It felt like he was like one of the followers of the profile of one of her friends. And they said, hey, what's going on? He said, I don't know you. So that's what prompted to say, what's going on? Like, such. And then he said, realize, yes, he's a catfish. That's his whole picture of a guapo. Okay. So after the second time, when she's upset, he said, oh, I have a baby mama in India, and we have a baby. Okay. I said, oh, wow. So from there, she was done. Then all of a sudden, she get a message from India. Now, India would say, hey, do you know someone named KJ? And she said, what? Yes, such and such. Show the picture, and this is the picture, and this and this and that. And then she would say, I'm trying to find him because it seems like he's like playing me, and I want to know if he's like catfish and everything. And she said, wait, are you his baby mama? Like it's like that. She said, no, we don't have no kids. So I said, what? Now, so he lying about that. And she said, I don't know why he would say, do we have any kids? And they been talking. Now, with India, he been talking to India for like a couple of months. All right? And he has another profile because she was iffy about him too. So what she did, she was like, I think he's talking to other females or he's playing me. So I got to find out who he is and what he's doing. So she searched profiles and found a mutual follower, mutual friend, and everything that he's a following to. And she saw that thing and realized he has a picture. And the profile picture was the rapper named Guapo, the picture that he showed Mildred after she confronted him about the first picture being a catfish. And he said yes. Then he said that picture was Guapo. Now, India found out it was the rapper Jose Guapo because she saw a picture that had a tattoo called Guapo, and she researched it, and she realized the pictures was matching to a rapper named Jose Guapo. He's a real legit person. Don't know who he is. So then she was like, okay. So when India confronted him, he said, oh, yes, I'm a catfish. And I said, and then it said in the picture, and then it's in the picture of the person, the first picture that Mildred had. I said, what is this guy doing? Like, oh my gosh. So now it's like, it's crazy. Now, they both have the same phone number from this catfish KJ. But the thing is, the location is different because he told Mildred he's in North Carolina. Now, he told India he's in Boston, whatever, Massachusetts, all that stuff. Now, the age is different because he said he's 24 or something like that because Mildred said she's 23. He said he was like 24 or something like that. And now, with India, he said he's like 21 or something like that. So the age is different. The locations is different. And then the name is not even matching or stuff like that. So it's like, oh my gosh. So this is crazy. The only constant between those two is the phone number. I said, let's go. Let's search. So Neve talked to Mildred and India. Both beautiful ladies. Y'all see my thumbnail of both the ladies and the catfish and Neve and Cammy. So you know how it is. And they go investigate. They go see. They go get the bottom of this. It seemed like they did a lot of work. So they won't have to do too much work on their end because they find out the catfish pictures and the profile and all that stuff. And I said, okay, they was searching. That's what you have to do. But it's kind of weird that Mildred had this whole relationship with him for 6 years. And they still want to come back to him after you find out, after he's so willing to say he is catfish. That's what's crazy. I said, why he's so willing, open to say he's catfish so easily like that? Most people would lie and try to dodge the bullet. So they both were searching. They both got what they deserved. So Neve and Cammy said, we're going to help y'all and we're going to crack it down. India wants to pursue a relationship with the person if he's the real KJ. And then if he's open, he's a real KJ, he's sold for, and then we get the bottom of it, I probably could pursue. Now, Mildred, on the other hand, she don't really want to pursue too much of him. She just want to know who he is and everything. And she knows he's a catfish, but like finally meet the person face to face and see why he's catfishing and why he's doing this and what's up, what's his angle, what was his deal. Because during the conversation, they were saying that he sometimes would get dark in his conversation, meaning that if Mildred would get upset, she would cut it off. He would say, I would kill myself, I would do this and do that, just to get the person to feel guilty for ending with them. And they don't want to feel bad if something does happen to them if you do stop it. I said, that's a manipulation tactic. So they were searching. They searched the profile because that they due diligence of their investigation. So they got the actual profile. So neither Cammy had to do all that. On all the photo search and all that stuff because the girls did that already. So they saw the profile and they saw the first picture of India. Like he really does like India. Like, he said, that's my girl, this is my life, all that stuff. And we found out for India that she knew, but she thought that he took it down. Whatever. And they saw the pictures, and because the profile pictures of he was using was of Guapo. So he was taking all this real guy rapping pictures and putting in his profile to make it seem like that was him. So they said, let's search the phone number. So when they searched the phone number came to a guy named Darius, living in Mississippi. So, and then they searched the Cash App and realized the name was associated to a Darius. I said, okay, so they both match it. Now, when they searched the social media, they came up with a Darius from Mississippi, but it was 16 different profiles. So every profile was him and different. I was like, why do you have so many profiles? So maybe Cammy said he probably forgot his password. But I said, damn, all this. And then the first post on they found out and they searched, it said he was 18 years old. He just turned 18. So I said, what? At 18 years old. So this kid is a teenager. And push pause. Remember, Myldred said she was 16 when she started talking to him for 6 years. So if he's 18 now, that means he was talking to this girl when he was 12 years old. I said, what the hell? So now imagine how Mildred and Indy will feel when they find out this guy is just 18 and he started catfishing when he was 12 years old. And now that will make Mildred feel type of way about that because now she's like, what? I'm talking to a child. I mean, she was a child, something still. How the hell I'm dealing with I'm 16 talking to someone who was 12 years old. And now I'm 20-something years old, 23 years old, and he's 18. That's a baby. So Neve and Cammy both updated Mildred in India. And they both was kind of shocked. They was like, what? Now, especially more Mildred. She said, oh my gosh, really? So now they're more determined to find out what's going on with this kid. Because now it's like, I've been talking to this person for 6 years. And he just now 18, and he was 12 years old when I was talking to him. Got me thinking all this craziness. Now it's like it makes sense because they don't know why he's doing it. Because the kid who's doing this, what is part of his life that make him want to catfish some people so early age? Like he was going through some things, like it's some trauma, so like that. Because it's like yes, they need to start investigating why he's doing this. So they Neve called Darius on the phone, and he picked up. And India confirmed the voice because India said she had been talking to him on the phone. They had long conversations on the phone. And that's his voice. She confirmed it. And they talking and say, this is Darius? Yes. You live in Mississippi? Yes. And everything. And they talking back and forth. Now, He said yes. He revealed that's the catfish, whatever all stuff. And he said he was willing to get on Zoom to talk to India, but he is not too keen to talk to Mildred. And they was like, "What?" I said, "What's going on?" Because remember, Mildred and KJ had this like the up and down kind of heated relationship because every time she get mad, she would out him and blast him and also like confront him, and he would get upset. So now I think he's not too keen to talk to Mildred because he know that's not gonna go well with the conversation. But India, he'd be cool with it. So what me said, I had both of them, and they both was willing to talk to you on this thing. And knew he ended the call. I said, "Oh, so he's nervous." So long story, after all is said and done, he started text India, and he said, "I wanted to talk to you on this thing." So now he really not too sure to talk to Mildred, and he too scared about that. He need time to think. So Mildred, he said, let Mildred, and said Mildred help Mildred text him and say that you're not upset, you just want to get the closure that you needed. And at first he called her bluff because she was saying, "No, I'm not gonna get angry, I'm not gonna get mad. So just get on the Zoom." Now she didn't mean it, but he said, "Oh, people say that, but do you really mean that?" So he called her bluff. And he said, "No, let's get the closure the right way. Can you get on Zoom?" To get on Zoom, and then he said, "Hey." So they both say, "Hold up, that's not even the voice. What's going on?" He got on, and the picture that they was so dead on thinking that was him, the 18 years old, it wasn't him. He said he don't know those pictures. He don't know none of that stuff. He said no. But he has been catfishing. He was the catfish of Mildred in India. But he did not create those various profiles. So I don't know what's up. Like maybe he had the number that it used to be someone else's number. We don't know. But the profile, he said he don't claim no profiles. So when we saw him, y'all don't see the thumbnail who he looked like. Because when I saw the reveal, I said, "Oh." I said, "Oh, okay." That's not even expecting. We was expecting that because we was hoping that we see that picture of that Darius that we was seeing all these profile pictures of. That's not him. It was somebody different. And I was like, "What's going on?" So they both was sitting there looking shocked. Even Cammy was looking shocked at me. Everybody was shocked because I was shocked too. I said, "Oh." Cammy said, "Hold up. What's going on?" So Darius, so basically the guy is named Darius. He does live in Mississippi, but he's 25 years old. The thing is that he's a little person. So, he was going through a little person that he said the death of his brother. Because he said his brother got shot. He was a little person. People don't understand it because when they see him, they kind of trying to make the effort to get to know him and stuff like that. I understand that. That's what I was saying in the beginning of this reveal. That lately the catfish they be using is giving you catfish that wants to make you feel sorry for them, so you can't go in. But at the end of the day, even though you say I understand that with a little person, yes, they may get discriminated against. They might not have a formal relationship. People might not like them because they have the preconceived notion about a little person, or they might not be comfortable with one little person. Yes, I understand. As a little person, you might go through some things that you might not. That normal person, because people don't see you normal, so they won't treat you as normal. So I understand that. I understand that completely. But does not give him the right to lie to individual ladies, to manipulate them, to continue to talk to him, because every time Mildred would get upset or some style, they would say some dark things. "I would kill myself. I would do this." That's manipulation. You try and get them to talk to because you don't want to be lonely. They make you feel good, but you talk to other females, so you're not gonna be really lonely. So what? Mildred stopped talking to you. You have other people you was talking to, so you're really not lonely. To do that manipulation tactic to get her to still talking to you, that's selfish. That's very selfish because you don't feel value for yourself. Yes, I can still go in on him, but at the same time, it's like they trying to make us feel sorry for them. And yes, you can feel a little bit sorry for him, but it doesn't take away the fact that what he did. But still, I want some outrageous, funny catfish that I could go in on. Like, I want that back again. So, granted, yes, he said all that stuff. So he wanted to apologize for both of them. He did his apology for both. I mean, with Mildred, he said he just wanted to build a friendship with her. He don't want a relationship, but she can't get over the fact that what's happened. So she didn't really want to form no friendship because she said, "Lad, you doing all that. You lied. You manipulated. All that stuff." He understand that. He make it feel like he want to cry because he didn't get what he wanted. And then India said he wants more than a friendship with India. He wants a relationship with India. But she's upset as well because you say you do all that. And understand that he felt like India made him feel really good, but at the same time, you still did what you did. So they both will say nah. And it's like, listen, if you feel good by yourself, then you want to be doing it. So stop the profile, stop lying, that somebody will love you. They'll love for little persons out there. So it's like, be happy for yourself, love yourself enough that you know that someone could track you. And that if you would have been honest up the front, you probably would have had a friendship with these ladies. Now, long story short, India was able to establish a friendship with Darius. And both Mildred and India became closer. They became good friends, so they connected from this experience, and they also support each other, help each other. They built a friendship from the show. And Mildred decided to move on. India and both Mildred and India called him to check up on him, and that was a nice thing to do. They, I guess, India filled the friendship with Darius. Darius, so that he said that he cut all the profiles he had. He doesn't catfish anybody. He feel better about himself from the show, and hopefully he will find love in the future. And I said, that was that. That was Catfish, y'all. It was good. No, it was okay. I ain't gonna say it was great. I can say it was good. It was okay for coming back. But they just need to give us stories that it made Catfish what it was. Like early quarantine Catfish videos was great because the storyline was great. Lately, it just made it to sob Catfish to make you want to feel sorry for them. And so it's like, I don't like that. It is kind of dry. They need to pick it back up. But hope y'all enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Tell me how y'all feel. How do you feel about this Catfish? And how do you feel about the story itself? Let me know in the comment section, and I'll talk to y'all later.